Hello everyone, myself Harsha Gwarani. Here we will discuss about the statistical analysis. As we all know, the subject of statistics involves the study of methods for collecting, summarizing and interpreting data. There are different ways to analyze the data which are follows as collection of analytical data, treatment or processing of data and at last the presentation of analyzed data. Here we will discuss about it briefly. Collection of data. It is the first step to analyze the data. After identifying the research problem, the collection of data begins, but it has two types, the primary data and the secondary data. The primary data are those which are collected for first time and it is original in character, but the secondary data is already collected by someone else and which is passed through the statistical process. Hence, the researcher have to decide which type of data he have to select. The primary data. Primary data can be collected by observation, communication, and so on. Following are the ways to collect the primary data. First, the observation method. Second, interview method. The third one is through questionnaires, and the last through schedules. Number 1. The observation method. It is most commonly used method. It is a technique that involves systematic selecting, watching, listening, reading and recording behavior of living object. Observation becomes a scientific tool and the method of data collection for the researcher. The advantage of this method is the information obtained under this method relates to what is currently happening and this method is independent on respondent willingness to respond. But it is an expensive method and the information provided by this limit is very limited, which is its disadvantage. The second one is interview method. Interview is a verbal conversation between the people which to which the people with the objective of collecting relevant information for the purpose of result. This method can be used through personal interviews and if possible through telephone interviews. The third one is collection of data through questionnaires. This method of data collection is quite popular and particularly in case of big inquiries. The questionnaire is mailed to the respondent who are expected to read and understand the question and reply it to answer the question on their own. The fourth one is the collection of data through schedules. This method of collecting the data is very much similar to the previous method. Only little difference is a schedule is a structure of set of questions on a given topic which are asked by the interviewer or investigator personally. The questionnaire filled by the enumerator or person appointed for a work itself. Enumerator explain the aims and objectives of the respondent and fill up the answer in the provided space. He also clears any query regarding the questionnaires. The second type is secondary data. As I said before, secondary data is already collected and analyzed by someone else. If any researcher utilizes the secondary data, then he is not confronted with the problem which are usually associated with the originally collected data. Sources of secondary data. It may either get from published data and unpublished data. The published data usually present in books, magazines, newspaper or reports by the foreign or local government and also the report prepared by the research scholars, universities and so on. The sources of unpublished data is autobiographies, letters, diaries, biographies and so on. The second step is the treatment or processing of data. The data after collection has to be processed or analyzed in accordance with outlined down for the purposing of study. Technically, the processing implies the following operations. The first one is editing. Following operation. First one is the editing, the second one is coding, the third classification and the last tabulation. These are explained as number 1, the editing. Data editing is the process of improving collected survey data. The improvement involves the finding faulty data and then correct it. Editing is done to assure that the data is accurate and consistent and also been well arranged to facilitate the coding and tabulation. The second one is the coding. The data coding is the process of deriving codes from observed data. The purpose of data coding is to bring out the meaning of the data which respondents have provided. The third, classification. Classification of data is necessary for a large volume of raw data, which must be reduced into the homogeneous groups to get meaningful relationships. It is the process of arranging data in groups or classes on the basis of common characteristics. Number 4, the tabulation. Tabulation is a systematic and logical presentation of numerical data in the rows, columns to facilitate comparison of the statistical analysis. But here are the 5 main objectives of the tabulation, which are to specify the complex data, to bring out the essential features of data, to facilitate comparison, to facilitate statistical analysis, and at last the saving of space. The last step to analyze the data is its presentation. The research task remains incomplete till the data has been presented or write in the form of report. Writing report is the last step, but it includes the following steps, which are logical analysis of subject matter, presentation of final outline, preparation of rough draft, rewriting and polishing, preparation of final bibliography, and the writing of the final draft. After writing, after writing the report, there is a need to be a proper layout of report to read it conveniently. For the layout of research report, some steps should be followed, which are preliminary step, the main text, and last the end matter. Let us deal with them separately. Preliminary stage. In the starting pages of the report should carry a title and date followed by the acknowledgements in the form of preface or foreword. In simple words, this step is for the introduction of the analyzed data. The second one is main text. The main text provides the complete outline of the research report along with all the details. It includes the introduction, statement of finding and recommendations, results, and last summary. At last, the end matter. At the end of report, appendices should be enlisted in respect of the all technical data such as questionnaires, sample information, derivation, and so on. Here is the end of analyzing a particular data with its treatment and presentation. Thank you.